Hello and welcome to the virtual towers of Binary Arcadia, where the games go on long into the night. Today is a special video because I'm going to be doing an unboxing. First one for the channel, first one for me personally as well. A couple of things to unbox. I'm going to unbox this little number, which is a Logitech MK Master S2 mouse. We'll come on to that though. I'm also going to be unboxing this, a rather larger piece. This is an Alienware Area 51M. Boom!
Boom! How much of that you can see on the camera, but it is an Alienware Area 51M laptop by Dell. So, let's dive in. I don't really know how to open it, but I presume. There's a bit faffing around with this handle, which I kind of thought would tuck in somehow, but it doesn't. You kind of just have to bend it. So here we go for the grand reveal.
Right, let's get into it. Right, how do we get into this? Oh, yeah, let's pop the bottom here. Bear with me, viewers. Oh, look at that. How good does that look? Right, what do you think is the top? I think it might be like this. Oh, she's good. There we have it, viewers. There it is. I've gone for the Lunar Light version. Also available in Dark Side of the Moon, which is a darker colour. Tabz has actually gone for the same laptop. We've gone for the same laptop. He's gone for a Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah, it's in this lovely case. It's got really thick foam in it. It's nice and protective. What else have we got in here? Alright, we've got power supplies in the back here. This, in case some people don't know, comes with two power supplies. It comes with a 330 watt power supply and also I believe it's a 110 watt power supply. Is that right? I think that's right. I'm sure that's right. Two power supplies. And I'll just get them plugged in, bear with me.
There she is. So there's some nice kind of foam protector there, all black inside. So yeah, it comes in two main colours, Lunar White, which is like a slightly off coloured white, which is very nice to be fair. But I don't know, I just thought this Dark Side of the Moon they call it, which is like a black, would age better. So yeah, I'll try and tilt it up a little bit without letting it fall out and smash on the desk, because that would not be a good way to start things, but you can see there. So you've got the logo, the Alien logo, and again the Area 51, which has got this kind of matte finish to it, almost like a sticker, which is pretty darn beautiful.
Right, I've plugged the power supplies in, so it's time to get to the beast itself. How do we get this out? It's so well packaged, it's quite difficult to get out. And there it is. I'll just put that down there.
So yeah, we're done with the box. Power bricks safely put to one side and the strongest part of the table to support them. We've got a nice little mission statement printout for Alienware with all their social media tags inside there. I don't know what this is. It'd be nice if it's all my cash, a cashback reward for buying it, but I don't think it's going to be. So yes, it's just a very small, short and brief from the looks of it, setup, quick setup booklet, and probably some safety information, yeah. So it's very minimalist, that's for sure. I suppose that's what it's like these days with modern laptops. I was actually kind of shocked when I realised that this and most other modern laptops don't actually have CD drives anymore. So yeah, I suppose that's the way we're going. It's all about downloading and storing things on hard drives and whatnot. So let's open her up. She's looking lovely. So again, the screen looks okay. Nobody scratched that in the factory or the workshop. And you've got the keys, which look great. Apparently this is really nice to type on, very much like a desktop because of the travel of each of the individual keys. But also people have had keys come off. So another thing to make sure is to check that everything's in good working order. You've got, sort that around a bit, you've got a pretty decent touchpad. It's received criticism for not being particularly big, especially for a laptop of this size. And then you've got these traditional clicker buttons at the bottom as opposed to the clicking method that some go for.
Right, so there it is, guys. So like I said, I've gone for lunar light. It's got bottom vents and side vents for cool air in, and then the exhaust at the back for basically exhaust out, basically. Right, so I'm going to show you what it looks like, guys. There we go. Look at that. Can you see that? That is proper special, that is. It's got a lovely tactile finish to it, almost like a rubberized finish to the outside, both on the outside of the case and the inside of the case here. It's lovely. Right, let's plug these power supplies in. 2 power supplies. Let's see how quickly this boots. Beautiful lights there as it boots up. And we're at Windows. That's quick, wasn't it? Crazy how quick that was.
She looks beautiful. She's got some nice vents on the side. I'll try and remember what specs are inside this, if I can. So we've got a Core i7 9th generation CPU, and I believe this is called the i7 9700K. So it's not the top of the range CPU, it's one down, but it's got 8 cores. Not capable of hyper-threading, which would be useful for video editing, but then again, we've got 14 subscribers at the moment, so I think it's probably a bit overkill for the beginnings of the channel. But like I say, part of this was for buying it for practical reasons. It escalated rapidly from looking at things like a £1,500 Razer. A bit of a treat for me as well, something to get my teeth into and to enjoy, not just for video editing, but also for playing games on. And I believe I've got a free copy of The Division 2 with this, which I'll talk a little bit more about shortly. So yeah, just to give you a bit more of an aesthetics look at the beast. You've got this rear exhaust pipe, which is very much like the exhaust pipe of a spaceship, as a lot of people allude to it being. This nice kind of honeycomb design, and I can see some sort of heat sinks there, I believe. Got some more connections at the back here. Presumably that's where the power bricks go in, and HDMI. Underneath, the honeycomb motif continues. Nice bit of grilling on top of those. I mean, it's a fairly powerful laptop, so it's going to need some decent cooling. I didn't talk about any of the other specs. So yeah, so what else is in here? We've got a GPU, an RTX 2080, which is the top of the range NVIDIA graphics card. At least in this model of laptops, I think it goes up to the RTX 2080 Ti, but I don't think that even this laptop can stomach that one at the minute. What else have we got? We've got 16 gigabytes of RAM. We've got a solid state drive, 256 gigabytes, then with a hybrid drive, which is 1 terabyte. So I'm probably, they'll be my next upgrade paths, the RAM perhaps, and also the hard drives. As I say, anything at the minute from my old Acer is going to feel like I'm fast forwarding in time about 20 years. So I'm just going to see how it goes for starters before I start looking at upgrading.
Now, just as a little background story, this has actually been professionally set up by some IT guys that I bought this through. I bought it through an IT company rather than Alienware themselves. So those guys have set it up. That's why the lights are appearing blue. That's what I guess they've just set that. How quickly did that boot? That was insane. That's it. That's the beast. Look at this light on the back. How cool is this? Look at that on the back there. That's beautiful, isn't it? And as with all Alienwares, these are all configurable. You can configure these to whatever you want them to be. Wow, the screen is amazing. I mean, you won't do it justice on this, but the screen is absolutely incredible. It really is. And this is the full fat 144 Hz Tobii eye tracking screen. Well, that's what we'll be using to do video editing moving forward. Yeah, hopefully it serves us well. It's certainly highly spec'd enough. This has got an i7 9th generation 9700 processor in. It's got 24 gigabytes of RAM. That's a custom amount of RAM for this. It's not how you can get it from Alienware. It's got a 1 terabyte super fast hard disk in. Again, that's a custom hard disk. And that's an SSD. Super fast that is. That can do up to 3.5 gigabytes write speed per second and 3.5 gigabytes read speed and 3 gigabytes write speed per second. Super fast. It's got a 256 gigabyte SSD, which is still a great SSD. It's just a little bit slower than the 1 terabyte disk. It's got a GTX 2080 graphics card. That's an 8 gigabytes graphics card. One of the main reasons why it needs 2 power supplies. It is a beast. And so yeah, it's amazing. It's also got Tobii eye tracking, which needs setting up. It's outstanding. It feels incredibly premium, which it should do. It's a premium product, but.
So the first of the key bits I'm going to look to do are check that the Windows has been installed on the right drive, so the solid state drive. They can accidentally install Windows on the hybrid drive, which is not really ideal because you want it booting from where it can pull that information a lot quicker, so it saves you on loading times and whatnot. So that's another thing I'm going to be checking for. Anything else major that I'm going to be doing with it? As I say, down the road, just checking temperatures on it. But I suppose I can't really sign this video off without sparking her into life and hopefully seeing some of those beautiful RGB lighting that's littered across it. So where's the power button? I suppose it's this little alien guy. So there is some juice in it. Well, I can feel the fans already. Hopefully you can see the exhaust pipe lighting up. Yeah, there she is. Lovely blue colour. And the alien. These are all customisable apparently, so I'll look forward to having a play with that. And then you've got a nice looking screen for the moment. This was a big thing for me. Apparently there's a lot of criticism because the screen's 1080p. And a lot of people these days at least like the sweet spot of what they refer to as is it UHD? I think is Ultra HD, which is like 1440p, or of course there's even 4K. I thought 4K was a bit overkill for a monitor of this size. It's 17 inches. I would have liked a 1440p, especially with the graphics card, the 2080 in it, but I'm okay with 1080p. Again, I'm upgrading from a really old laptop, so for me it's just going to feel like, the future. So yeah, that is my new Area 51M. Hopefully it's going to help make life on the channel a lot easier for me. To get some content out of it and kind of learn together and develop the channel and this hobby, we've developed. Hopefully we both get the Division 2 as well. Maybe we can get some gameplay of that and some multiplayer online.
And then to go with that, probably a little bit of an anticlimax, is this mouse that I bought to go with it. Like I said, it's an MX Master S2 sorry, 2S. Get my words out. Let's have a look at this. So, we're into it finally. Wow. So again, I've got this to go with the Alienware because although I don't mind the trackpads, I don't feel like they offer the best for, say, games and stuff. So I've got this to go with it. Has a tiny, it connects via either Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. I believe you have to put this in if you want to connect it via Wi-Fi. I won't need that on this because this is Bluetooth enabled, so it should just connect automatically. It has a rechargeable battery in it, so you can just, there's a port where you can just plug it into the laptop and it will just charge. And I think one charge lasts up to 70 days, which is incredible, really. It's a lovely tactile finish, which is one of the reasons I've gone for this one, because everyone was saying it feels lovely in the palm, and it really does feel nice in the palm. I think that's going to be a great addition to the laptop, and certainly feel nicer than the trackpad, certainly over time. And again, it's got a lovely, like, premium, like almost rubberized finish to it, which is really nice. Little scroll wheel there, button on the top, and I think it's got another scroll wheel on the side, plus I think it's a plus and a minus, possibly for volume, although I do think there you can set what you want them to be. Yeah, so that is to go with the Alienware.
So I'll leave it there for now, but thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, then give us a like, and if you didn't, a dislike. Feedback's always good. If you'd like to see more from us, then don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. And I think that's about it. Another one for the archives. Stamped and completed.